Hey everyone, it's Tom back here on Jurassic Collectibles, and a new series of Camp Cretaceous is set to debut tomorrow, so I wanted to take a look at my latest Camp Cretaceous toy haul. As you can see, we have got the final 3 camper packs. My pre-order for these from Toyopolis finally arrived, so we are going to take a closer look at the camper packs, and we're going to start with Darius and the Brachiosaurus. As you can see, Darius comes with binoculars and the raptor resonating chamber. You've got a baby Brachiosaurus in green. This is the Dino escape line, so a bit of a step back in terms of the assortment. And you can see on the back of the packaging, we've got Darius, the Brachiosaurus, and also a closer look at Sammy and Brooklyn, the final 2 campers to join the line. So I know what you're thinking. Tom, you've already got Darius. Why did you buy this pack? I have to admit, I am a sucker for this baby Brachiosaurus sculpt. And I also really like the accessories that Darius comes with here. I wanted to get my hands on the raptor resonating chamber and also the binoculars. So there's everything out of the packaging. Let's take a look at these accessories here first, actually. So you can see the Velociraptor resonating chamber. It's quite a cool looking accessory, actually. There's some decent texture packed into that. When we take it out of a figure's hand, you can see it looks decent enough. It's not awful, looks decent enough. So that's one accessory that's included here. And then the other accessory, and these are actually pretty well sculpted, you've got a pair of binoculars, as you can see just there. And they come in a yellow and green colour scheme, so they look very similar to the Jurassic Park Ford Explorer sort of goggles. And I'm just going to look at the back of the box. So they definitely show Darius in a Photoshop pose. There's no way you can get him to really hold these in the way they show on the box. At least I don't think so. Maybe if you played with them a bit. You can see his elbows don't quite go to the full 90, whereas it shows him holding them like that on the back of the box. So that is some questionable marketing, I would argue. I'd argue that even borders on false advertising. So not very impressed with Mattel's marketing department there. Don't show a figure holding an accessory in a way they don't please. That is not something that you should be doing. But decent accessories nonetheless. You can see the new version of the Brachiosaurus comes in this sort of limeish green with dark green highlights along the neck and the back. We've got the same adorable face, same opening mouth, just a absolutely fantastic sculpt, really. Is a part of the Dino Facts app. Really great figure. So that is Darius and the Brachiosaurus. If we move them to the side, the next we have got Brooklyn and the Monolophosaurus. So obviously the Monolophosaurus, a big part of season 3 of the show. Cool to have the figure included here. And Brooklyn reuses the scooter that came with Kenji. So let's get these figures out of the box. It's quite fitting really that Brooklyn and Kenji come with the same accessory and the same dinosaur. When you think about the fact that obviously they are in a relationship in the show. We'll take a look at the Monolophosaurus first. Just get that in focus. You can see it's this nice sort of tan colour scheme. You've got some grey highlights on the back and the neck, down into the feet where they blend quite nicely, and then some really good sharp paintwork for the face there. Looks really good actually. Again, the same sculpt as came with Kenji, so no play feature, just some decent articulation, which is what we like to see. You've got the swivel, neck joint, opening jaw and rotating tail. and you also have the Dino DNA Facts app. So a cool version of the Monolophosaurus, the scooter, as you can see there, exact same as came with Kenji, and then Brooklyn. It's a decent figure. I don't know if it's the best likeness, and she looks very pale, actually. Very pale. But you can see the figure comes in her iconic pink jacket. She's got a bit of orange rather than red for the t-shirt underneath. Would have been better in red. She has the white highlights for the cuffs of the sleeves. She's got the rips in the jeans. No rips in the back of the jeans like she does have on the show. But some decent detail. Like I say, a bit pale, but not awful. She does have her white trainers as well. I really wish she had come with the Franklin phone accessory that was going to be included with Franklin, just as an accessory, since we see her with a phone so frequently in the show. But it's not an awful figure. So Brooklyn, the Monolophosaurus and the scooter. And then the last 2-pack we have to look at is Sammy and the Velociraptor. And I should say again, huge thanks to Toyopolis for actually keeping these pre-orders open for so long and fulfilling them. Wouldn't have these figures if it wasn't for them, so I really do appreciate it. You can see we've got a unique version of the Velociraptor, all of the same Dino Escape packaging, and this one, Sammy comes with a couple of compies as well, so a cool inclusion there. So let's get these out of the packaging. Feels quite strange that this might be the final Camp Cretaceous camper pack we open, but let's dive in and do it nonetheless. And there we have the final pack out of the box. So we will take a look at the Velociraptor first. It's the standard attack pack mould we've come to expect. I've got plenty of figures using this mould at this point. We have some nice paint around the eyes and the mouth, and it comes in this grey colour scheme with sort of neon yellow highlights, which work quite well. It looks like there might be some additional tonal paint for the claws, but I can't quite make that out. But overall, nothing particularly exciting, just a brand new version of the Velociraptor. And then the compies, we get this really bright lime green version of the compy, which I actually think stands out a lot and I really like it. And we get a brown version of the compy as well, which is something we haven't seen before. So cool inclusions there. And then Sammy herself is actually probably one of the best likenesses we've got of a figure so far. I think the floral shirt works really well here. Mattel have done a good job with that. The face sculpt looks pretty good, all things considered. You've got the details which continue on the back of the figure, and she also has her cowgirl style boots, which look really, really cool. So I think Sammy is a good addition to the camper assortment. And if we bring the rest of the figures back in for this full assortment, you can see that we have got Brooklyn, Darius and Sammy all together. So 3 really cool human packs here. I'm really glad that Mattel managed to give us all 6 of the campers from Camp Cretaceous, and I think the dinosaurs included here are pretty cool as well. With all of that said though, I would love to hear your thoughts, so do let me know what you think of these camper packs in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of Camp Cretaceous more broadly as well. I'd love to read your thoughts on the series. And as always guys, until the next video, take care and have a great week.